Hey, hey. Ooh, so I made it back. We made it back because Milton Leroy is right here in his co-host chair. So yeah, we made it back. I have a question. As you can see from the title, I have sarcoidosis, and I just started taking um, infusion treatments last year, and I've been noticing that my skin has changed. No matter how much coconut oil I put on, lotion I put on, same lotions and coconut oil that I've been using for years, nothing is helping. Hey, Christopher, how you doing? How you doing, love? Good evening. We made it back. Um, I was saying that I hope that someone with good someone with sarcoidosis comes in that's taken or has taken the infusion treatments that I'm taking, because I'm seeing noticing some issues with my skin. um it's dry and it's dull, and it's never been like that before. Like I said, I'm still using the same oils and lotions that I've used for years, but I've noticed that they're not working. So I looked at the information pamphlet that came with the treatments, and it's saying that it can dry your skin out. Any form of chemo, autoimmune treatments can dry your skin out and cause it to have that dull look to it. And no matter what you do, you cannot replenish the moisture. So I want to know what they're using. It's saying that I needed to use something like a sealant to seal in the moisture. I've never had this issue before, so I have no idea what works, what does not work. Looks like it's going to be a trial and error thing, I guess. I'll ask my doctor. I have an appointment on the 6th. I think that's when? Friday, Thursday, Friday, one of those days. But yeah, I'll ask him because I really need to know what to do. And I'm talking about, I've been putting like cocoa. Hey, sweetheart, how are you doing? Good morning, cousin. Good morning. And I've been stuffy all day. Don't know why, but I have been. I mean, all day. But yeah, I need to find out what I can actually put on my skin to help. And it's not just, my face, it's my skin everywhere. My hands, you know, are really rough. Oh, happy, happy February the 1st. Yes, yes. And you know what I found out today, cousin? I thought this was leap year. I found out this morning, actually, after I got off live and I went to mark my X on the calendar, like I always do of the days that I go live, and saw that there were only 28 days. How about I wrote a daily devotional, y'all. Published it. Took me most of last year to do, to write. And for some reason, I thought it was a leap year, right? So my daily devotional that I read out of every morning has 29 days in February, because I thought this year was a leap year. I don't know what in the world was going on with me. So yeah, this is one of a kind. And it says on the front, 366 days of strength, peace, and spiritual renewal. Ah, so we get an extra day of strength, peace, and spiritual renewal in 2026. Because I thought this was a leap year. Did not even check for some reason. Or maybe I checked and still forgot when I was doing the book. Because like I said, it took me months to get that book together. And I finally published it, I think around November of last year. So yeah, it took me some time. So I may have looked it up and forgot, or I may not have looked it up. I'm glad you're here too, cousin. It's good to see you. I miss y'all when y'all not here. You know, I have y'all on my prayer list, and so I still pray for you, but, you know, I prefer seeing y'all, you know. So I'm glad you're here. I am. How's everything been going? How's the weather there? Hold up 1 minute. Oh, oh, mercy. Y'all, this cold weather is wreaking havoc on this body of mine. But I'm still thankful. Still thankful. How's the weather where you are, cousin? I was gonna come on after I was gotten ready for bed, you know, so I could relax a little bit. But I was like, the way up there, hi sis, hey. Oh, happy Sunday. And yes, I was just fixing to say February 2nd, but it's still the 1st. Yeah, today has been a day. I found out, this Queen Bee. You know, I've been reading out of my devotional every morning, right? And I always read the cover, and it says 366 days of strength, peace, and spiritual renewal. Guess what I found out when I got off live this morning? I found out that this year was not a leap year. The devotional has February 29th in it. So like I said, indeed it is a masterpiece. I don't know why I thought it was a leap year. I really don't. I don't know why. Like I said, I don't even know if I even researched it to find out if it was or wasn't. But I got it in my head that it was. So now the daily devotional has 366 days instead of 365. So like I said, that makes it extra special. Maybe, you know, I might need that extra day. I might need that extra day of encouragement. Wait a minute. Say that again, cousin. Let me see if I can. On this format, well, the house is not built by the weather. One time, it's almost $1,000. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'll have to think about that when I get off. But yeah, I have I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I need to start fact checking, I guess, you know, to make sure that it is actually what it is. And I really can't even blame it on the treatments, because I started this book before I started the treatments. And I'm pretty sure that I had February done by the time I started the treatments, because I worked on it a little bit at a time, so it wouldn't be so overwhelming, because I really can't see. and understand what you're saying. Did I say something that that was a response to? Like I said, this medication really causes serious brain fog. So a lot of times I may not remember what was said a few seconds ago. And if that's the response to it, I apologize. But I was saying when I came on that I noticed I I I wish someone would come in. Oh, the daily devotional, sweetheart. Is that what you're referring to? You wish to have one? Because if that's the case, I'll send you one. No problem. My email address is in the description of my channel. If you email me your address, I'll send you one. Okay, cousin? I'll autograph it and send it to you. That won't be a problem. And I'll also put you a bookmark in it, and give it off to you. Just let me know if that's what you're referring to. Just let me know, and I'll get you one out if you want. If not, there's also a link in the description of my channel to where you can go and get one off of Amazon if you'd like. Either way that you want to do it, just let me know. And y'all, this time of day might actually work better for me. And I meant to grab some pillows. Oh, honey. There's going to be a lot of people in the world of trouble if they do that. Lord help us all. Because I'm saying that it might be a great time of day because Milton Leroy is asleep, y'all. He just moved his ear because I called his name. But he's not upset that I'm talking to y'all. Y'all know in the morning, Milton Leroy is like on 100 or 1,000, flipping through here back and forth from the window to the couch, just running back and forth like, Tasmanian devil. And now he's right here asleep in his co-host chair. Yes. How's the weather where you are, cousin? Ooh, sorry, y'all. I just hit my concentrator and that hit the phone. Trying to pull Milton Leroy over here close enough so that y'all can see this joker. Cause he is balled up, sleep. He don't care about nothing I'm doing right now, which is good. So like I said, this might be the sweet spot of the day for me. Mr. Leroy's tired and he's asleep. He don't care what I'm doing. So yeah. But like I said, I wish someone would come in and give me some advice that's either taking the infusion treatments for sarcoidosis or who has, taken it before. Because it's affecting my skin. Like I said, my skin looks rough, almost like eczema. And it's everywhere. Woo! And it's everywhere. And I noticed it, and every time, I'd go in the bathroom or pass a mirror, I'm like, dog, my skin looks really, really dry, really. And usually I can just put on, I use coconut oil. So I take a little piece and melt it in my hands, by rubbing it together, then I rub it on my face. And that usually lasts all day. Now my hands, not so much because I'm washing my hands, throughout the day. But I noticed that my whole body, my skin feels really, really rough and dry. And that's with me doing the coconut oil like every time I notice it. You know, I go in the bathroom, I see it, get more coconut oil. And it's not even lasting an hour. So something said, get out the information sheet to look at it and see if that's something normal, that people experience while taking the infusion treatments. Sure enough, it is. But it's saying that I need to use, it's not the fact that I'm not getting the moisture. My skin is not able to retain the moisture. So I needed to use something to seal it, like a sealant, on my skin. And before I do the trial and error thing, I would like to, find out what has worked for other people or someone else before I just go out, and experiment, because I do have sensitive skin anyway. So, yeah. I mean, it could be worse. It could be, really, really bad, but I'm glad I noticed it, and I always keep everything. So I had the pamphlet laying around, the information laying around. I just didn't bother to read all of it at the time. It's like when different things happen. No, I don't smoke, but but it's not good either, you know, to have your skin really dry, because then you run the risk of different parts of your body, it can crack, and one of the complications of taking the infusion treatment is that you have a problem with your skin with wounds healing. So yeah, that wouldn't be good either. That wouldn't be good either. But like I said, I do have a doctor's appointment on Friday the 6th. So I can ask my doctor if he, what he recommends, or if he can prescribe something for my skin. Because I know we can't keep going like this. And it doesn't look like it on here at all. It doesn't look like it really looks in person. Not from what I can see in the camera anyway. It looks glowing and healthy. And plus I just put some coconut oil on before I got on. But it won't last long by the time I get off. And I can feel the dry patches. And now my skin is affected by the sarcoid. Okay. Let me I have to write it down, sweetheart, because I will forget. So like I said, I do have problems with the sarcoidosis affecting my skin. As a matter of fact, I have and it's because I'm in an active flare up right now, so I do have the rash on my neck, and it's just on the right side of my body that I've noticed the rash, and it's always on the right side of my body. I keep putting it up on the screen because see this the okay. Say that again, sweetheart. How do you learn with coping with that respectfully? You're asking what have I learned from coping with sarcoidosis, living with sarcoidosis? Patience, trust, trust in God, patience with myself. Those would be the main two things that I've learned. And how mental health plays a role in it. those will be the major three things that I've learned from having sarcoidosis and how I've learned to cope with it. I used to get frustrated with myself if I couldn't do something that I used to be able to do. And now there's no sense in it. I mean, if I don't get around to it today, it's okay. I can do it tomorrow. Yes, exactly, exactly. Um, and I am. I am now. I haven't always been. I'd be lying if I said I had. I have not always been because I was so angry. You know, I didn't understand. I got you, sweetheart. I knew what you were saying. I was angry that it was happening to me and, didn't understand why. The timing, I'm like, this is not the right time for me to be sick. Well, when is it ever going to be a right time, to be sick? So, I'm grateful now. I will say that. I'm grateful for my journey now because I know what it looks like today it may not look like tomorrow. I know that I could wake up tomorrow and everything be changed. And that's just not for me, that's for everyone. You know, all it just one touch, and I could be healed from this forever. But for right now, this is the journey that I'm walking. I'm grateful to be walking this journey because somewhere someone else has it a whole lot worse and they wish that they were in my shoes. So I go to the doctor and there are people, I've been dealing with this for over 30 years. There are people that have not been dealing with it for even 10 years and that are a lot younger than I am. And they're going through it. I've lost a lot of, people that I knew to this illness, and I'm still here. So even on the days that it does not look like it, even on the days that my body is hurting in excruciating pain, I am still thankful beyond measure. Like I said, I don't complain. I'm not complaining, I'm claiming, I have no complaints ever. I have some issues some days, but I don't have any complaints, And that's the mindset that not just someone who's dealing with an illness, but that's a mindset that we all should have. Count our blessings more than we count our burdens. You'll be surprised how your blessings far outweigh your burdens if you took time to do that. And burdens really aren't burdens. It's just life. There are things in life that we can't control, and there are things that we bring on ourselves. I call it self-made pain. I have brought a lot of things on myself. Making decisions out of pain, through pain, from pain. But at the end of the day, I made them. I have made bad situations worse by being impatient and trying to figure it out on my own. Trying to do a little bit over here, a little bit over there, trying to, make things move just a little bit faster. I learned to trust God, trust His timing, and I know that everything happens in perfect timing. So there's no need for me to try to rush it along, Not going to help. It's going to make things worse. So yeah, I learned to trust God, trust His timing. And like I said, I learned patience in that. My mom used to say that all the time. You need to pray for patience. You have no patience. I tell you, this illness has taught me patience. And like I said, not just patience, to wait on God, but patience with myself. Because that's what I didn't have. I would get frustrated. Like I said, if I could get up and walk to the bathroom just fine yesterday morning, and I got up this morning and was having to hold on, that would frustrate me. I would be frustrated with myself. Why are you, I couldn't believe my body is, I felt like my body was literally turning on me on purpose, We in this together. I need you, you need me. That's the way we should be looking at this. And I felt like, my body was just beating me up. And that's what this illness is. Yes, that's what this illness is. It's where the body, attacks itself. It does not recognize the good, the healthy, It is attacking itself like everything is a foreign body. That's why sometimes I'll have chills and fever, especially after I have an infusion, because my body does not recognize it as something to help. Recognize it, the infusion treatment as something foreign. So therefore, if you have an infection, you get the chills, you get fever. That's because your body is trying to fight off the infection. So that's what my body is trying to do. It's not recognizing anything as good right now. So hopefully the infusion treatments will put me into remission, which is something that by medical standards I have never been in. I've never been in remission the whole time. So I know how blessed I am to be here versus people who have been in remission and aren't here right now. So yes, I am beyond thankful. Exactly. I've heard this saying forever. The fish thinks from the head down. So that lets you know that whatever the mind is thinking, whether it's thinking something good, bad, or indifferent, the body will follow. So that's why I say mental health treatment was probably not probably, it is one of the most important decisions that I made. When I sought mental health treatment, like I said, I was at my wit's end. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was tired of myself. For lack of better words, I was tired of myself, and I needed some help. And I'm pretty sure, my doctor, he probably was thinking, it's about time you said something, because it's hard to maneuver. It can be hard to maneuver life when you don't have an illness. We all need an outlet. I think everyone from all walks of life could benefit from mental health treatment. So yes, that was definitely one of the best decisions I ever made for my life. Like I said, it's no different than if I had heart issues, going to see a cardiologist. There's so much shame attached to mental health that they're scared to reach out for help because they don't. In my case, I didn't want to be looked at as crazy or weak, but actually, I was about to lose my mind, and it takes strength to reach out for help. Especially when you're a person and you're not used to doing it, used to carrying it all yourself. Let these comments disappear so fast. I agree. I agree. Turtle 75. I say every day that there should be a cure for this. It is not a new illness. It has been around for centuries. There should be a cure on the horizon. There should be more than one. you know? Um, you hear about research, but I've heard about research for years, and I've never seen anything come of it. But I was just informed the other night that there is another one. There is a medication that they've been researching, and they're just waiting on FDA approval. I will be asking my doctor about that on my appointment, at my appointment Friday. But like I said, usually, my doctors will say something, but they haven't said anything, so I'm just going to ask them just to see. And if so, how close are they to getting it approved? And I want to know how much research has went in. I want to see the stats on this. Because, the medications that I take now, and I'll say this before I finish that statement. The medications that I take now cause a lot of side effects themselves. Um, so what do you imagine government will do for individuals? I feel like they should allocate more funding for research and for a cure. And they should also allocate more funding for education, awareness, not just in the general public, but in the medical field as well, because I was misdiagnosed by several doctors before being properly diagnosed with sarcoidosis. Had I been properly diagnosed, I may not have as many complications as I do from it, but it went undiagnosed for years. So in the years of not getting the proper treatment and getting the wrong treatment, it caused havoc, in a lot of my major organs. So that's what I feel the government should be doing. Allocating funds. So tell me, what did y'all do today? We're going to lighten this up just a little bit. What did y'all do today? Anybody cook anything good? I'm always going to be asking about food. I tell you, on the days that I can't eat, on the days that I feel like cooking, because oh, I spoke with Melvin Sundays. Oh, you don't cook? Is it Sundays a leftover day for you? That's how it used to be when I was cooking. When I was cooking, mostly every day. But now I really don't have a need to cook every day. Oh, okay. Because Sundays used to be my, throw down days. I would cook on like Saturday. And so all I would have to cook on Sunday would be like cornbread. But I would have fried chicken, potato salad, collard greens. It was like Thanksgiving on Sundays. Oh. See, like the colder it gets, the more the sun sets, the more stuffier I get. Oh, and like I said, it's been like this all day. Usually it clears up, but not today. But I did have to run outside, but I was bundled up, and I wasn't out there but a minute. Just had to take the trash bin out to the street. And I did that while the sun was up. So it wasn't even at the coldest point of the day that I was out there. But oh well. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not complaining. Once I turn the shower on, that steam, at least I'll have a few, at least 30, 40 minutes. Then it'll open me up. As soon as I walk back out and get ready to, lie down and go to bed, it'll start back up. But hey, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I have a taste for like I want some collard greens and like a Thanksgiving dinner, like I just mentioned. But I want instead of fried chicken, I want like turkey and dressing, collard greens, fried corn, macaroni cheese, cornbread. I want it all. I want a old fashioned Southern Sunday dinner. That's what I have a taste for. And the only way I'm gonna get that is to cook that. And I don't feel like cooking all of that. And I can't go out and get it because right now, like I said, here where I am, there are just too many germs going around. And I don't do fast food this time of year. I don't do restaurants this time of year. So, and that's been going on forever. You never catch me in a restaurant in the wintertime. The summertime when I can get out, it's on. I'm knocking the buffets out, I know where all of them are. Anywhere that I have to go, I know where a buffet is. If there is one in that location, I will be there. You count on that. Oh, so what did you have there, Christopher? Is this like a sandwich day or just eat all the leftovers from the week? And y'all, I found out the other day, and it's confirmed. The Chinese place here, they stopped doing buffet around COVID time. And they announced that the buffet is coming back. What about Spanish? Out where, baby? Yeah, I had to go outside. Chicken strips. Oh, okay, that sounds good. Yeah, when you say you were out there, I had to go outside to take the trash bin out. Milton Leroy, he's not learned how to do it yet. And I can't trust him to go outside by himself yet. So yeah, I had to take the trash bin out. It was either take it out today or take it out early in the morning around 5:30. I don't particularly want to be up that time of morning. It is freezing here in Alabama. It really is. It was like, I think it's a 9 degrees last night. I think it's a 9 degrees last night. And the wind is whipping like, it is cutting. And it is strong. You can hear it just whipping and roaring outside. To the point that Milton Leroy, yes, Alabama, baby. You got a cousin in Alabama. So y'all know I won't be on in the morning. I won't be on in the morning. This weather has got me, like I said, to where I'm struggling a little bit in the morning. Not with breathing and all of that, with stiffness. Because, the cold, yeah, just not good on joints. So I won't be on in the morning. I'll be on this time tomorrow afternoon. Hey, y'all, I gotta go do something. I gotta go turn the shower on. Because I am getting really stuffy here. Negative. Oh, my goodness. You be careful. Be careful, cousins. Bundle up. Stay inside. Stay warm. See, I love you. I love you. I'm going to give you back your sleep in the morning. So you going to be ready to rock and roll tomorrow evening, Turtle 75. So I'm like, yeah, you give me back my sleep in the morning. Well, I thank you for waking up and hanging with me in the morning. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go and turn the shower on so I can get a little relief here. Cause having this oxygen on and being congested, it kind of makes you feel like you're suffocating. Yeah. Say that again, sweetheart. It's only 3:12. Oh wow. Yeah, it's 3:12 in the evening for you, right? Chris, you so sensitive. Okay, you saying stay on a little while longer? Is that what you're saying, cousin? Let me know, so cause make sure we're on the same page. Chris, has it really been? Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. Okay. Okay, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go out of frame for a minute. I need to take this off, and I'll be right back. Okay. I'm gonna put on some vapor rub. See if that helps. I'll be right back. Let's try. I got you. I got you, man. This what you want? Oh, okay. The vapor up and cough drops. How about that? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Hmm. You got it, dude? Okay. Um. Oh. Okay. That's a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. All right, cousin. That bought us a little bit more time. And it could have been, I mopped and cleaned and all that. Seven her. I mopped and cleaned for a little bit, so it could be. Uh-oh. Y'all see Milton, he done woke up. I try not to put a whole lot of stuff in the water, like cleaning liquids, but I still have to have the Clorox. So that could be why I'm stuffing, because I've been doing that today. But I only mop twice a day. I only. Y'all know I have a issue, and I mop and sweep and mop 3 times a day. I had gotten out of that. I had gotten really good with that. But today, for some reason, I don't know why. Yeah, it happened twice. This morning and right before I got on live. So it could be the chemicals that have me a little bit stuffy today. Or it could just be the weather. Or who knows, But anywho, I'm a little bit stuffy today. Hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. Plus I don't have to, I do have to go outside tomorrow. I have to go outside and get my trash bin. But other than that, I don't have to go out for anything. So I'm good. We should be good. Cousin, what you doing today? What did you do today? It's Sunday. Is it Sunday afternoon where you are? What did you do today? I know it's cold there, so hopefully you stayed in and enjoyed this Sunday. No, you said it's morning, right? Yeah, you said it's morning, 3:12 in the morning. So what are you gonna do? What are you doing up so early? Maybe I should be asking that. What are you doing up so early? Oh yeah, that feels a lot better, honey. I only got 2 cough drops and put on some more vapor rub. And I was trying not to do that until after I took a shower. But it's working. It's definitely working. Well, what are y'all gonna do tomorrow? What are you gonna do tomorrow, Turtle 75? Cause I don't have any plans. I am. Thank y'all for the hearts and the smiley faces. Thank you. Home office tomorrow, maybe no person. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. 2011. That's really good. Oh, you going bowling? Okay. Enjoy. I can't bowl. Well, I can't say I can't bowl. I don't know how to bowl. Hey, sis. Sis, you on live too. Y'all on live over there. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna sleep in the morning, like Christopher Turtle 75 said. I'm sleeping in the morning. Oh, okay. Okay, sis. I talked to Melvin today. He said he'll more than likely going live Wednesday. So I told him we would be there. Definitely, we'd be there. He said he's still having, he still has a really bad cough, and usually cough is usually the last thing to go, but he still has a really bad, bad cough. And he said at times, he's still short of breath. So he said he'd come on, maybe not stay, the length of time he normally stays on, because besides, the breathing and stuff, invite you. Okay. He's still on medications that make him sleepy and drowsy. So I told him, if he just wanted to come on and show his face, if he felt like it, if he didn't feel like it, we understand. We there until he put us out. We always are, until he put us out. Until he turned the lights off on us. But, yeah, I told him don't try to, if he didn't feel like it, don't do it. And if he comes on, don't feel like he needs to stay the whole time. We'll be good with 15, 20, 30 minutes. Whatever he want to do, whatever he feel like he can do. What, baby? I don't know. I have no idea. The cough drops? Oh, no, these just cough drops. Over-the-counter cough drops. No. Mm-mm. But these cough drops and the combination of cough drops and vapor rub really did the trick. I can breathe. Oh, wow. Now, it's different. Now, I do this combination at night, every night. And it does not work the same when you're lying down. and I'm propped up on like 5 pillows, and it still does not work as well as it does while I'm sitting up. So I take what I can get. I'm thankful that it's working now, so it'll be okay. Like I said, oh, thank you so much, cousin. Thank you, love. Don't worry. That'll happen. You know, everything in God's timing. It'll happen. And I'm enjoying the like I said, I'm enjoying my journey. I love y'all for being here and sitting with me. Like I said, when I'm crying, when I'm happy, y'all are still here. And I thank y'all for that. Thank you so much. Just the fact that you want to do it makes me happy. Thank you so much, because that's a blessing. That's a blessing for someone, for you to even want to do that for me. Thank you. And you keep speaking it, and I keep showing up and doing my part. It'll happen sooner than later. Watch and see. I still have to some it would look like I have a long way to go. But it's not as long a way I had to go if I hadn't started, So I'm fine. I'm fine with that. And like I said, I greatly appreciate you saying that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh. And y'all know I have turned into a big crybaby. So, and like I said, the more I cry, the less I can breathe. So I can't cry. But I do thank you so much. And I don't even know what it is about me being a big crybaby now. I don't even know if I should be calling myself a big crybaby. Things just touch me a little bit differently now. I'm grateful, appreciative, thankful for everything. Everything. And like I said, it touches my heart a little bit different now. I guess because now I'm more accepting of things, and I see them as blessings where someone could offer to do something for me, and I would reject it because I didn't know the motive behind it, or I didn't feel like I was deserving of it. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why things hit me a little bit differently now. In a great way. In a good way. But again, cousin, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm going to continue to do my part, and I know God will do the rest. I'm closer, I've got, a way to go, but I'm closer than I would be if I hadn't started. Yes. Yes. And I'm so thankful for, like I said, for y'all to come in here and spend time with me during the live. And I'm so grateful for y'all that watch it, on the replay. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Because I stayed, I stayed a little while longer, but I am, as you can tell, I'm getting stuffy again. So the only relief I know that I can get is by turning on the shower. So, and like I said, that'll give me at least 45 minutes of of being open, and that way I get to sing and sing in the shower to Milton Leroy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, because I will be back. I will be back on here around this time tomorrow. So if you're up, come hang out with your cousin from Alabama. Okay? I love you. And thank y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. I can't see each and every one of y'all on here. Like I said, I don't know how to, do you believe, hold on a minute. Believe that bunkers are self-reflection or bunkers. What are bunkers? I guess I would have to know what those are. Yeah. Whatever they are, let me know tomorrow. Let me know tomorrow when we come back on here tomorrow, okay? I'll see you. I'll see y'all. Okay. Love y'all. Y'all have a great night. And I will see y'all in the morning. Queen B, I can't come over and hang out. But I'll not in the morning. I'll see you tomorrow evening around this time, okay? All right. I love y'all. Have a great night. Milton Leroy said, sleep tight. Rest well, y'all. Love y'all. What have you been doing, Milton?